Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for November 4th, 2014. We have a warm day out ahead of a cold front that's approaching from the west here. The same time, high pressure that was in control of our weather yesterday is now sinking off to the southeast and off the southeastern U.S. coastline. And because of that, we have a return flow around the high pressure like this. You have a southwesterly wind flow out ahead of a cold front like this. And that allows these temperatures to warm up nicely across our coverage area. We actually will be in the mid to upper 60s across many locations, except in the upper areas up from State College up to Williamsport over to it's about the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area, probably stuck in the low 60s here. But everywhere else is pretty much mid to upper 60s. Very nice day. And definitely above normal for this time of year, but this is again going to be short-lived as this front moves eastward. Probably going to stay mostly cloudy during the day on Wednesday, as this cold front is going to move close to the area here, but it's not going to be quite through here. Don't have any precipitation with it. Even though it doesn't look like anything's going on here precipitation-wise here on Wednesday, there's still a front that's sitting right in this area here. So that front in the area, even though it doesn't have any moisture with it, will produce the mostly cloudy conditions on Wednesday. As we move a little bit forward here, however, we're watching this area to the southwest here that's going to be developing along the front. We're going to have an area of low pressure that we're expecting to form along that frontal boundary. And you also have another area of low pressure sitting back here, one sitting here, and then this low pressure moving along the frontal boundary will actually help to enhance the rainfall, we think, on Thursday. So here's a look at Thursday morning. Not much going on yet at Thursday morning, but once you get in the afternoon, you see the precipitation moving in here. Well, I'll call late morning on Thursday, and then into the afternoon. And then as low pressure develops along this frontal boundary here, you can see it moving right over the Delmarva here. Now, this is the European model projection here. And you can see some pretty heavy rainfall totals that are shown over the area for Thursday afternoon and evening. So we could get some, if this is correct, we could get up over an inch of rain. And then it moves up into New York State from this point. But you can see still, as you get to the, or at least up until about midnight or so, you're going to have some pretty heavy rain here on Thursday. And then we have this precipitation moving off to the northeast in New England. Behind it, you might have an isolated shower here on Friday. But I think we're going to be improving throughout the day. You may be mostly cloudy with that isolated shower in the morning, and then that isolated shower favoring northern areas and northwestern areas, and then improving during the day, becoming partly cloudy, I think, on Friday. One thing we're going to be dealing with on Friday, though, is these tight isobars here. Not quite as tight as they were with this other storm that moved through this past weekend, so I don't think we're dealing with those kind of winds. The system's moving, taking a different path, not quite as strong. So the isobars around this system here, high pressure being sitting way back here, the pressure gradient difference isn't all that great between the two, considering they're so far apart. So you have these spread apart a little bit more here. So we'll be breezy. I don't think it's going to be windy as it was last week. Now, the storm we had last week had high pressure sitting right here, much further east. So currently it's right here. High pressure is further east with the system this past weekend. At the same time, we had a low sitting right about here. So these were very close to each other here, so that's why we had the really insane winds that we're dealing with on Saturday night and Sunday. So not going to happen the end of this week here. We'll be breezy, and I think that the breezy conditions actually last into Saturday morning at least, and then we should start slacking off here, and we will stay chilly this weekend. It looks like we're going to be dealing with the chilly conditions with temperatures stuck in the 40s to near 50, upper 40s to near 50, we should say, for both Saturday and Sunday. And then Sunday we're going to be watching another system that here is going to try to develop along the coastline, maybe close enough to bring us some rain here. Although there's some disagreement with this system here, and especially the one on Thursday here. We'll start with the Thursday one first. This is a look at the GFS. GFS does have that system coming through here. A little bit different evolution here. It doesn't have the basically takes over this system that was hanging back west to the west here on the European model image I showed you before, and doesn't really develop anything to the south here. So this system just remains one intact system instead of two, and the rainfall is going to be about cut in half from what the European model has. So a little different disagreement there, and also has a disagreement with the system on Sunday, where it doesn't really develop a coastal system at all, but does bring some showers here with the system, a northern stream system moving through the Great Lakes region, and there's actually a little bit colder look to it, where it's showing some snow showers getting all the way up into the Poconos in its central PA, and also especially over into central New York up into the Adirondacks here. So different evolution. Again, this is not an uncommon thing for the models to be all over the place in the medium range here. you know, we're going to examine this as we get a little bit closer here to this system. We won't take one system at a time, but this is not uncommon this time of year for the models to be in total disagreement with the system. They can't even get Thursday locked up correctly. So we'll see what happens as we go evolve for the next 3 days. But one thing's for sure, you will have rain on Thursday. It's just a matter of how much at this point. We'll narrow it down over the next couple model cycles. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for November 4th, 2014. Have a great Tuesday.